Okay, so there was once a very wise philosopher who said, "You only get one shot. Do not miss the chance to." I'm sorry, that was Eminem.
Yeah.
Very
I never
catchy song.
recognized that.
Yeah, very catchy song. However, still very legit advice, and especially in communications. So today we're going to unbox ways to not only catch but keep the attention of your audience.
The average attention span is now 8 seconds. It was 13 seconds in 2000. I'm actually surprised that it's not lower.
Like 2.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Because, wow. I mean, social media, everything that has done, I mean, of course, we know there are good things from it, but there's some very serious things that are worrisome. Attention span is one of them. Yeah. I actually shared a LinkedIn article recently that talked about the number of times our brain switches from task to task all along the day. Every 45 seconds. Every 45 seconds,
I can relate to
our
that.
brain goes boop, boop, and changes. Maybe mine's 15 seconds. I don't know. Bethany would probably say that when
on how many times the email clings and the Slack ding.
Oh,
it depends.
Well, that's the whole thing, because I've been reading a book, and total side note, go get the book. I think Catherine Price is the author. It's called The Power of Fun. It's so good. But she had written a previous book about screen time. But she goes into the research on the phones pinging us on all these different things.
Yeah.
So that is a massive part of this attention span issue.
Yeah.
So why does all that matter, though, for people when they're marketing? Well, clearly it matters a lot.
Yeah.
Tell us some things that you think around this, Bethany, because you've got some good thoughts around how businesses should look at this and consider this when they're creating their content.
Yeah, I think it really goes back to the development of your content strategy and really understanding what it is that you're trying to say, and in particular, who are you talking to? Because if you really don't understand your audience well enough, when you're putting out content, you really are wasting your time, because it's not going to catch their attention because it's not relevant to them.
Right.
It's got to matter to them in some capacity. It's got to be some sort of resource or service or product that's going to help them in whatever issues they're dealing with, business, personal, whatever that looks like. So
being concise, but being a storyteller, you know, telling that story. I think that's a really important piece to capturing people's attention.
Yeah. In particular, from a business perspective, you know, you think about, you know, looking at it from your industry and saying, okay, what is it that my business offers that's different than the other, and how do I speak differently than them? Because a lot of times when you see competitors going at it, a lot of their language and their speak is so much the same. It's so, you know, it's not unique. Yeah. But if you take your own perspective and how you built your business and what that looks like, and put that out there and share information on resources, you know, of whatever it looks like from your industry, it's a lot different of a message, and it catches people's attention because you have that unique perspective that you are putting out there. We talk a lot about thought leadership, and that's really how you get to that, is starting to tell the story of your unique experience and your business, and its mission and values and things like that.
Love that. Okay, so to wrap this up, remember, people have an attention span of 8 seconds now.
Yeah.
It's going down quickly every second. And their brain is switching from task to task every 45 seconds. So keep that in mind when you're creating content, when you're creating things that you want to capture your audience's attention. Keep these things in mind. Tell a story. Stories, people stick with stories. They keep reading or they keep watching. Keep it concise and stay valuable, right? Stay on point. Be valuable to your audience and things that they actually want to hear about, care about, all the things. So. Okay, and where do you find the rest of our videos?
Yes, so check out more unboxing videos at Ghidotti.com.
Thanks.